Hey, do you want to know what is happening right here in Volusia County, Florida's local real estate market in 2024? What can you expect? Well, in this video, we're going to look at 2023 stats and then take a look ahead at what 2024 might bring. Grab your popcorn or maybe a real strong cup of coffee and let's review some statistics. Yes! Hi there, I'm Michael George with the George Home Team at LPT Realty, and our belief at the George Home Team is that serving you is more important than selling you. So in this video, we're going to serve you by showing you the current interest rate environment, then look at Volusia County real estate statistics as of the end of December 2023. Then we're going to go city by city throughout the county. Now, if there's some information that I'm not providing to you, or you want more detailed information on your specific area or subdivision, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to get that information to you. So let's first take a look at the interest rates as it relates to a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. You can see that they have made a dramatic drop since peaking in late October. They started the year 2023 at a little above 6.4%, and today, at the time of this recording, they're at about 6.6%. So even though it was trending up during the year, you'll notice the huge drop since late October. Now, that was when the Federal Reserve signaled they may be finished raising interest rates this cycle. Now, many experts expect them to begin cutting rates soon. However, if you're a buyer and you're waiting on the sidelines, now actually may be the time to buy. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, as the statistics will demonstrate, the market is leveled off right now. Imagine, though, it is spring, which is traditionally more of the peak season, and you have interest rates coming down. This may result in more buyers in the market, which means more competition for existing home inventory. Now, when that happens, it may make it more difficult for buyers, especially first-time buyers, to get their offers accepted. Now, my suggestion is get ahead of the game. At least get yourself ready to go by getting pre-approved for a mortgage loan before you even begin the home search process. Now, we have some great local lenders that are trustworthy. We'd be happy to connect them to you. Okay, let's move on to the sales data. This data is as of the end of December and is for single-family home sales in their respective locales. Now, were we looking in a specific neighborhood, we would only pull that data. But for our purposes here today, we're just taking a broad overview, first as the county as a whole, and then we're going to move city by city. So let's start with a big view picture of Volusia County. During the month, there were 637 closed sales, and that's up 1% from a year ago. The median sales price ended the year at $356,500, and that's up 1.9% from last year. The total active number of houses for sale came in at 2,278. That's up 13% from a year ago. Now, the month supply of inventory was right at 3.1 versus 2.5 a year ago. There were 626 homes that came on the market during the month, which is actually 8.9% less than last December. The number of pending sales, otherwise known as houses that went under contract for the month, were 526, and that is down 13% from last year. Now, how long is it taking for a home to sell in Volusia County? Well, the median time to sell is about 82 days, which is slightly lower than this time last year. All right, let's take a quick look at Port Orange. There were 47 sales of single-family homes, and that's down 22% from a year ago. Yet, the median sales price came in at $363,000, which is down only 2.6% from last year. Now, there are 194 homes on the market currently, and that's up 48% from the same time last year. The month's supply of inventory is at 3.4 months versus 2 months at the end of last year, and 54 homes came on the market in Port Orange last month. 45 went under contract during that same time period. Now, similar to Volusia County, the median time to sell is taking about 81 days from when it goes active on the market to being closed and sold. Okay, let's head to Ormond Beach, where 41 homes were sold during the month of December at a median sales price of $447,000. That price is up 28% from a year ago. There are 163 homes for sale up there, and that's 48% higher than a year ago. There's 3.6 months of inventory. 36 homes came new onto the market during December, and 25 homes went under contract. It's about half the pending activity of December 2022. Now, this graph shows that the median time to sell is taking about 88 days in Ormond Beach compared to 75 last January. Checking out activity in Daytona Beach, we find that 57 homes were sold during December, and that's down a little over 8% from a year ago. The median sales price for a home in Daytona Beach is at $325,000, and that's up 14% from last year. There's 285 active homes on the market, and that's 21% more than were for sale at the month of 2022. The month supply of inventory came in at 4.2, which is one full month more than a year ago, and there's 72 new listings that came on the market during December, and that's actually down 20% from a year ago. 51 homes did go under contract, though, for the month, and that's about the same as last year. Now, the days on market for Daytona Beach is 72, and versus a year ago number of 83. Now in DeLand, which is the county seat of Volusia County, we see that there were 67 closed sales for the month, and that's up a robust 46% from a year ago. The median sales price of a home in DeLand is $370,000, and that's down slightly from last year. The number of homes for sale is at 177, and that's about the same as last year. The month's supply of homes for sale is also about the same at 2.8 months inventory. The number of new listings coming on the market in December was 56. That's down 8% from last year. Pending sales, though, were actually up year over year, coming in at 53. DeLand stays on the market from date of listing to the date of sale. That came in at 119 days, which, despite the movement in this chart, is about the same as a year ago. Continue our look at various areas of Volusia County. Let's go down to Edgewater. Edgewater had 46 sales during the month, and that's up a solid 28% from a year ago levels. The median sales price is up a moderate 5.7% from a year ago, and it's at $322,500. Now, the number of homes for sale, it's at 130, and that's up 29% from last year. The month supply of inventory is right at 3 months compared to 2.4 a year ago. In December, 36 new listings came on the market, and that's down 2.7% from a year ago, and homes that went under contract came in at 39, and that's up from 15% a year ago. Now in Edgewater, it's taking about 90 days to get your home closed from the time of listing to the time of sale. And in the beginning of 2022, that number was 67 days. So let's take a look at beachside New Smyrna Beach. And as a reminder, these statistics are for single-family homes and do not include townhomes, attached, or multifamily dwellings. Those are going to be coming in just a moment. Beachside saw 14 homes sold, and that's down slightly from last year. Now, with such a small sample size, these stats are going to swing quite a bit month to month, but the median sales price of those 14 homes was $645,000. That's down 32% from a year ago. There's 98 homes on the market, and that's up substantially year over year. And at the current sales activity, there's 7.4 months of inventory available on the peninsula of New Smyrna Beach, and that's about double of last year. 20 listings came on the market, and there were 12 homes that went under contract during the month. Now, on the beach side, the median time to sale was 76 days, and that's compared to 103 days a year ago. Now we're going to move into condos and townhomes in the peninsula portion of New Smyrna Beach. There was a total of 17 sales for the month of December, and that's up 6.3% from a year ago. Now, the median sales price came in at $584,500. That's up 8.9% from last year. The number of units for sale is 190, and that's up almost double from a year ago. And that's why, of course, this month's supply of inventory is at 7 months versus 2.7 months a year ago. New listings that came on the market during December were 33, and that's down slightly from last year. There's 18 units that went under contract. That's up 38% from the same time 1 year ago. Now, the median time it's taking to sell a unit from the time of listing to getting it sold and closed is 70 days versus 49 a year ago. Now let's go back to the mainland and let's look at the New Smyrna Beach 32168 area. And there we saw that 42 homes sold, and that's down 19% from last year, with the median sales price holding steady year over year at $384,741. The number of homes for sale is 213. That's up sharply from a year ago, and the month supply of inventory stands at 4 months. The number of listings that came on the market in December was 44, and that's unchanged from last year. There were 38 homes that went under contract during the month, and that's down 19% from a year ago. Now, for single-family homes in mainland New Smyrna Beach, it took 100 days from listing to sale, and that's up from 72 last year. Whew. Hey, thanks for hanging in there with me. I know it's a lot to digest. Some of you may be asking, so what does all this mean anyway? I mean, I get it. Not everyone's a nerd like me. To break it all down, we're still seeing a very healthy and robust real estate market in this beautiful part of the planet. But as you may have noticed, just within different parts of our county area, there's a wide swing in sales prices, number of homes on the market, etc. All real estate is local, and really it's hyper-local. If you want a more specific breakdown of your neighborhood or subdivision, just reach out. I'm going to be happy to get it to you. Even within each city, different neighborhoods are going to have different statistics. So we really want to pay attention to the specific area we're looking at. Overall, though, I would say that sellers need to be a little more patient than in recent past. Buyers now have more product to choose from. Interest rates are right around the mid-sixes, and that's where they began last year. Although Florida doesn't really have a selling season per se, like other parts of the country, the springtime is generally the best time to get your home sold. Now, if you're thinking of either buying or selling real estate, either now or in the near future, my wife Cindy and I would love to speak with you. You'll find us to be super low-key and professional. We're happy answering whatever questions you may have. Give us a call or text. Let's get the conversation started. We've been helping buyers and sellers since 1995. Isn't it time we helped you? I hope to hear from you. God bless, and thank you for watching.